Welcome aboard for another video.
Thanks, Conductor Keith. The purpose of this video is to show you my new Williams passenger cars. Well, they're new to me. I got them in Laval, Quebec at a train show this past weekend. These are a set of Canadian Pacific representing the Canadian. Now I'm running them here on my 2-rail Mammoth track with my radio-controlled Fairbanks Morse locomotive. So this locomotive is an old K-line Erie Lackawanna that I repainted and relettered and weathered. I've added radio control with battery power using Canon camera batteries. Lasts a long time. If you want details on how I did that with this locomotive, and I tell you it was reasonably simple, you will find a link to a playlist where you'll find all those answers at the end of this video. Okay, yeah, thank you. Okay. Me trying to do this video. Okay, girly. Now look, I've got to do this. Thank you, I know I'm on the floor. One thing I like about radio control is the ability to have lights that are constant brightness. I've installed in here some very bright LEDs. There's a simple on-off switch for the RC under here. The locomotive that came with this set will have a similar treatment, so I'll be able to run it outdoors next summer. For those of you who have been following my channel for a while, you'll remember that I had O-gauge track outdoors, and I ran my toy trains out there along with larger scale live steam, etc. Now, of course, Canadian was never really led across the Rockies and whatnot by a Fairbanks Morse engine, but I just needed to see these beautiful rail cars run. This is the ABA set that did come with the train set. The reason why I can't run it out there now is because the powered unit is still set up for 3-rail O-gauge toy track. These are the earlier Williams toy train models, which are based on old Q-San molds. Q-San was a competitor for a short while of Lionel in the 1950s. The equipment's very heavy. The trucks are all die cast. This is just a very robust, solid model. We have the dummy B unit and another dummy A unit. My plan is to convert this to radio control, 2-rail. So the batteries will go in here and the unit that will control everything. To get the signal from here and the power to the CAN motors in here, I'm going to have these little things right there. But I have to wait for stuff I've ordered in the mail. These rail cars are modeled after Bud cars from the 1940s and 50s. The real CPR cars did not include the skirt there. All of these rail cars are extruded aluminum. They feel really solid, they're amazing. I think they're about 30 years old. The doors, of course, slide open and close in there. There's lights. I won't use the lights, obviously, because I'm on 2-rail track here. I'll add battery power in the baggage car, put the batteries in there. I'll be able to recharge them and stuff. And I'll use little tiny wires that you clip together along the train. And I'll light the whole interior of the train with LED lights on board with just a rechargeable 9-volt battery. So the first car, Canadian Pacific Railway Express Agency. The next aluminum car is called Champlain. It's a combination baggage passenger thingy. And we have Blair Manor. These are named after actual rail cars in CPR history. Then we have a car just called Skyline. Then we have Imperial. And finally, Banff Park. If these were real, they represent 60-foot cars. The real ones were 80 feet. So these are shortened. These are coarse scale, as the British would say. Here in North America, we call them toy trains. They're not fine scale. For most of my life, I've modeled N scale, HO scale, very fine scale, but these just have a presence that's difficult to explain until you run them. We've been in this house now for a couple months, and you can still see a few boxes in the background there that we're not sure where to put the stuff. This proves that you don't need a lot of space to have large-scale trains or O-gauge trains. Right, doggy? Dog. this has been a good bit of fun. Yeah, the RC works really well. This is what the complete train set looks like. Won't this be cool? This whole train set might be aging now, but is in pristine condition, all still in original boxes, and I paid 275 Canadian dollars, or about 200 American dollars, for it at a train show. I am totally over the moon with this train set.